Okay. Um, this is more for the girls. And I know there's some women who say, well, we're women, we're not girls. If you would indulge me and regress for a short time back to a simpler time. Now, some years ago, my sisters had a bunch of their kids over. One girl, all the others were boys. My niece comes up to me and says, please, Uncle Manuel, please, won't you play Barbie with me? I said, okay. And so I'm going and I'm playing Barbie with my niece. And, you know, there's some things you don't know. And this is something where if I'd have known ahead of time, you see, when you play Barbie, I mean, I thought I was giving up a week, you know, a Saturday, but that's like a 3-year commitment. And so, you know, the next time they're playing Barbie and there's the other little girls there, I think I'm off the hook. And she's saying, well, you got to play Barbie with us, Uncle Manuel. Well, you know, I never said. And, you know, she says, well, you promised. And then I was about to say, I never. And then I stopped myself because I had always said to them, just because you never said I promised does not mean you did not promise. Your word is your word. So I did a different tack. And I said, well, I never played Barbie before. And they said, well, we know that, Uncle Manuel. And so I went over, and I'm playing Barbie. By the way, I did kick butt at Barbie Theater. Okay, all right, but kind of mediocre at the other stuff. But then I'm at the store with my sister and some of my nieces and the little girls, and they say, well, we want to go to the Hello Kitty store. And I said, you know, and we're there, and they said, my sister says, well, you can't go by yourself. And they said, no problem. They start walking. They would say, well, come on, Skipper. And by the way, that's who I was. See, now there's a part that I forgot to mention. When I went to play with Barbie with my nieces, my first instinct was to grab Ken. You know, kind of seemed obvious to me that I would play Ken. Okay, there's some information though that little boys and little girls are different. And you see, when I was a child, I was a little boy. I was. Don't you look doubtful? Okay, so first off, you do not grab somebody else's Barbies. Secondly, there's this whole mitigating process that little girls go through. And so at this point in time, I got relegated to skipper. And I thought, well, you know, maybe that's a lateral move. And I talked to some women, and they said, nah, man, you're deluding yourself. You got demoted to skipper. So anyways, so back at the Hello Kitty store, we're over there, and this woman stops me and starts talking to me. And I had kind of like started to get into the game. And I'm just talking to this woman, and I'm thinking, come on, can you hurry up? Can't you see there's a Barbie meeting and I'm over here? You know, and, but that would have sounded really, you know, weird and twisted if I'd have said that. And I said, well, you know, I have to go watch my little girls. Okay, so I'm over there, and I catch up to them. Well, they did call me Skipper. Anyways. So I'm there, and they're looking at the stickers and the Rainbow Bright stickers, and they don't have any money to buy them. But one of my nieces, you know the one, came up with a plan. She turns around and she goes, please, Uncle Manuel. Okay. And of course, I put my foot down and said no. Right, that happened. Okay, so we're out up in the Hello Kitty store, and we're unpackaging the stickers and what to do with them, and so they started sticking them on my face and on my shoes and stuff, and you know, on their faces and shoes too. I mean, it was, you know, kind of fair. So I'm walking around with these Rainbow Bright stickers on my face and my shoes. Excuse me, I just finished a mocha cappuccino, and so and I'm getting some stares, And you know, sometimes you just got to be man enough to be a Barbie girl. Okay. So time progresses, and you know, every weekend I go and I play Barbie with my nieces, and then one day I said, okay, you girls want to go play Barbie? They look at me and they say, chicken's crowing, I guess that's the end of the story.
All right. Just for future reference, this is more of a music open mic, so if there is spoken word events here in town, like at the art gallery and also at CK's Cafe, just for future reference. Try to keep it mostly. But I know usually you sing. I assumed you were going to sing something a cappella, but okay. Thank you, Manuel.